Hi, this is Paul from Zero Mobiles, and this is 1 week with the new Apple Watch Sports. So I've had the Apple Watch just under a week by a couple of hours. Is it worth it? It is worth it if you are into your fitness. To be quite honest with you, notifications coming through, brilliant. I like that. It's actually quite nice to just, like, when you get a Facebook message or a tweet or anything like that, just have a quick glance, yeah, whether you want to get your phone out or not, or a text. It's nice to reply on a text as well. I am liking it. It's definitely worth it, but would I have gone to spend £859 like my friend did? I would have done it probably if I had the money to, but I don't know, it just seems a lot of money. I mean, if Apple bring out another one next year, whew, dear, I wouldn't be happy if I spent £859, and I'm sure a lot of other people won't be. That is one of the reasons why I went for the sports one, and I was going to go for the £599 one, which was the Apple Watch, and it had the metal, the magnet bracelet, but with leather around it, nice blue one. But when I tried it on, it just didn't feel right. Where this, I've been wearing it for a week and it feels really nice. Apart from it gets dirty, it does get dirty quite quickly. I mean, I've been going out on my push bike and stuff like that with it, which is, I don't know, maybe it's getting dirty now. I've not really got a dirty job, but I have a desk job kind of thing, so I'm sort of, it's probably rubbing on the desk all the time as well. So I suppose it's getting dirty that way. But anyway, I'm going to get into it and show you some features. So the best thing about the Apple Watch, in my eyes, is the fitness. So this is my fitness for yesterday. So if I go down, this is how many calories I burnt. I burnt 1,187 calories. My target was 1,100. Flick over here and it tells you resting calories and actual, like, active calories. So there you go. And then it tells you your exercise, how many minutes you exercised for, and sort of basically there you go, 13 hours and 45 minutes I was active for, which is good. And stand time, this is obviously how long you stood for. Idle 3 hours, and then stood hours, stood 13 hours, which I'm not quite sure where I actually did that. So I went out on a little push bike ride last night. This is it here, and you click through. This is tell you how many calories you burnt, resting calories, and your total time. And you've got total distance, which was 4.4 miles, and then average speed was 8.6, and then my heart rate was 112, which is not too bad. It should really be a little bit higher on that if I'm exercising, but there you go. We can't all win them, can we? Okay, and then coming out of that, and then this is like what I've been doing since I actually got the watch on the 24th. So since the 24th, I've actually completed every day. My calories were set at 1,420, but I found that a bit hard, bearing in mind I'm at work all day. But other than that, I put it down to 1,100, and it's not too bad. And obviously I've done a full week getting everything all full up, which is really good. My aim is to get at least a month full up, and then obviously have a little, like, sort of break from doing it flat out. But yeah, let's get into the Apple Watch. Okay, so pulling down from the top, because I haven't got it on my wrist, it'll ask for my password. I'm just going to pull this out. Don't really want you seeing my password, although I can't see any of you nicking my Apple Watch, but you never know. Okay, so you pull down from the top, that tells you that your PayPal. That's just where your notifications are. So my notification was I paid someone with PayPal. That's what I like about it. When you pay someone with PayPal, or someone pays you with PayPal, it pings up in the watch. Very nice. So it pings up like all your apps pretty much, with like Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. The pictures come up. When you get text messages or iMessages, it comes up, picture, videos, and yeah, it is just pretty damn brilliant. So press and hold with two, the pin code's coming off. Press and hold with 2 fingers, which is force touch, and you can customize your clock face, which is nice. I did have Mickey Mouse for the first day, but I didn't really like it that much, to be quite honest. So I've gone with the green to match my watch. And if you go customize, then you can change these little, with the digital crown, you can change them to like weather, time, alarm. So you can just like quick access buttons like so. So you can have your battery on there. I'll tell you something, the battery is, the way people was banging on about the battery before it come out, so no, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. No, not at all. I'm having at least, well, it's doing a day, and I reckon it could do at least a day and a half without needing charging, at least. And that's with me getting Facebook notifications and everything all day long. I've been making phone calls on it. It is definitely worth. Well, the battery is just brilliant. Okay, so coming out of that, then press the digital crown. That takes you into your apps. There you go. So you can just move around. I've not actually downloaded too many third-party apps because I'm not really going to be using it for that. It's too much of a small screen to be messing around with apps on the phone, I think. I'll be honest, I've not really used that much. I'm using it for like the notifications and mainly the sports. Is it worth getting? Yes, it is worth getting if you're into your sports. I definitely think it's worth getting. And then this button here will take you to your 12 friends. So my friend Richie, he's got his Apple Watch. I don't know if you see my unboxing, he's got the white one. So then you press the touch, and then we can touch like that. 2 fingers would do your heartbeat if it was on my wrist. And then we can do squirrely lines, send text messages to him, some funny faces. Let me just put it on my wrist and I'll show you the heartbeat thing. Okay, so now it's on my wrist. If I get 2 fingers and press down on the screen, it then sends my heartbeat like that. So it'll actually send my beating heartbeat to my friend Richie to tell him that I love him. And in the top corner, you can change the colours of the writing that you send to each other. And if you tap, it sends like little taps to his wrist. He's probably getting really angry right now because I've just sent him God knows how many stuff. But there you go, it's all good fun. A lot of it is gimmicky-fied. Obviously, I think it will be a lot better in the UK once they bring out Apple Pay in the UK. So it's just going to be, you know what I mean, you can use your watch to pay for things then, which makes it a hell of a lot better. So swiping up from the bottom, this will tell you your activity, and this is like your little, you can actually change these as well. So that's my battery, remaining battery, my heartbeat. So if I leave that on, 9 hours ago my heartbeat was 83. Let's have a look what it is now. 77. Okay, going across, then you've got your music, to change your music on your phone, and then you've got your silent mode, your do not disturb, aeroplane mode. And if I press this button here, that will basically ping my phone and make my phone go off. So that's basically a thing of finding your phone, which is quite good actually, because now and again you do lose your phone in your house. And then going across, back across even, we have got the calendar, and then you've got the weather, stocks, but you can change these, and then maps. But obviously that can all be changed, and then the world time. Pressing out the crown will always take you sort of back to the main sort of screen or apps where you're on. But I do like this watch face because I like it. It ticks like a Rolex. It's not a Rolex, but it is nice. Taking you into something like settings. Settings, we've got time, aeroplane mode, Bluetooth, do not disturb, general, brightness and size. So you can change sizes, and then you obviously got your ping, and then you got your sounds. Sound of obviously your watch, whether you want it to ring or just tap your wrist. Mine's just on tap your wrist at the moment. These are the other apps that I've got on mine. Obviously there's a music player, messages, weather, maps, world time, camera. This is what I find pretty cool actually. If I click on the camera app, it actually opens the camera straight away on the phone, like so. So now obviously that will show where I've got my phone pointing, which is pretty damn cool actually. I do think I was quite impressed with that. So that's that there. and then if you go like that, there you go. You can actually see the Apple Watch in the Apple Watch. So yeah, that is quite impressive. And obviously, if I put my phone down, that's quite good to stand like that, and then press the camera button, that will take the picture, or you can set a 3 seconds and it does like a little burst and takes pictures like that. So yeah, that's quite impressive. I quite like that. And then you obviously got your date, stopwatch. Stopwatch is quite good. There you go. It's pretty fast, it's quite responsive. Now and again this is a little bit funny on the screen. I mean, a lot of people are saying, oh, you got the crown around the wrong way. I haven't got the crown around the wrong way, it's the way you set it. Because if you actually go into settings and go to general and then go to optimization, you got wrist on right and then you got crown on right. So it is right, because if I had it on the left like so, the screen would then be upside down, wouldn't it? So there you go. Now let's get it back to the right. Crown on the right. There you go. So otherwise you could change your straps around from front to back. So let me just take it off and I'll show you a bit around the watch. Okay, so there you go. You've got your heart rate sensors and all the sensors on the back. And then you've got obviously digital crown, your basic home button there, and then you've got your mic and speaker. It is I'll tell you something, it is quite handy, because when I was driving the other day, I had a phone call and I just answered it on my watch and it went straight through, and everyone can hear you okay on the watch. It must have a very good microphone in it, and you can basically hear on the speaker as well. It's not overly super loud, but it is pretty good. But anyway, that's been my week with my watch. I've enjoyed it. It's definitely worth going to get if you're into your fitness. Other than that, at the moment, I wouldn't say bother, to be quite honest, because obviously Apple Pay's not come in yet, and obviously there's not many super duper apps out there for it which are worth going to spend £340 on. But there you go. Okay, thanks very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you're not already, subscribe button's down there. Subscribe to see lots more on the Apple Watch. I've got a lot of accessories on their way for it, stands, cases, and shock absorbers. So yeah, watch out for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.